radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Taurus. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Taurian placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me. Also check out my radio show every other Monday and Playbacks. It is live in the description below. We go through every zodiac sign, the messages for them, we listen to music. It is a super vibe. Super fun over there. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel, and let's just get right into it, Taurus. Okay, a whole gang of cards wanted to come out for you guys right away. So let's see. First of all, we have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. This is exciting. I don't know why. I just love to see Taurians win. I feel like you guys always deserve it. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So inspiration and love, you are going to be inspired. You may start to feel antsy. You may start to feel like you got to do something, or there's something new that you want to start, or something that you had already started that you want to get back to. Again, tapping into this energy, this is like revival. This is like an energy of you guys waking up again freshly. You know, you got your beauty sleep. This is an energy of you guys feeling refreshed and ready again for something. It also said waves of love too. We have Lady Portia with divine order. This one says, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So, ooh, Taurus. Okay, tapping into that energy, I feel like there was a group of you guys that were kind of worried about making a decision, kind of worried about what to do with a certain situation, but you've slept on it and now you know how to handle this situation. Now the slate has been cleared and you're ready to actually tackle what's been on your mind, whatever you've been worried about. We have Dewalco with Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So yeah, Taurus, you know, I feel like you guys are able to do what you want to do, and I'm tapping into the energy of a couple of you guys who have been pressured to put off this decision you've been wanting to make for a while. You've been pressured to put it off, to ignore that there was a problem, to ignore that there was something that was bothering you, trying to tapping into the energy. I feel like someone maybe tried to convince you that you were fine, convince you that this situation is playing out in your favor, and you're like, no, I'm looking right at the situation and this is not what I want, so there needs to be some sort of adjustment here. But definitely tapping into an energy of someone who tried to get you to ignore how you were really feeling or impacted by a situation. And I feel like because of this renewal, because of this sleep, because of this time you just spent to kind of recharge, now you have the ability to stand up for yourself, or to adjust the situation the way that it needs to talk about how you really feel about something instead of allowing someone to tell you what you think and feel. We have Master Buddha. Whatever the situation is, it's like you want to be there, or you care about it. Like if this is a job, it's not that you want to completely quit the job and you think that the company is terrible necessarily. It's just like, no, I need some adjustment from management. So instead of pushing it down, what I'm telling to you and trying to get me to pretend that there's no problem, how about we just address these problems because I still want to work with you? Or if this is a relationship, this is like you guys saying, this situation is not over. I don't know why you're reacting that way. I'm not saying that I'm completely done. I'm saying that we need adjustment because I'm uncomfortable. And it's kind of been putting up this red flag for you for a while, and you've been feeling really boxed in, and now you're about ready to just expand, you know, farther than the situation. You're not allowing it to, you know, kind of box you in anymore. So Master Buddha with increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice is what it says at the bottom of that card. Trust your inner voice and allow it to speak for you. And then we have Green Tara with supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. That's crazy. I didn't even, oh, it's blurry. Sorry, Taurus. The camera went blurry for like a long time, so I had to fix it. But we have Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust is what it says at the bottom of this card, which is so crazy because I didn't even look at that card and read it before. We were just talking about the limitations and you guys feeling boxed in and feeling like you can't speak your truth, feeling like your voice has been suppressed. You may have a throat chakra block. I've definitely been there. I've been in a relationship with someone where I literally couldn't tell them how I was feeling. Like whatever it came time to, I darn near couldn't even process what I wanted to say, or I would know what I wanted to say, but it's like it literally wouldn't come out. So that's something that I've had to work on personally. So I definitely relate to this energy, but you guys are just feeling energized. Either that or you're fed up with this energy. I feel more of an energized, you know, type of energy here, to be honest. Some of you may be fed up, but most of you are feeling more like really positive about this, not feeling like you have to put your foot down, but just feeling like you're going to do what you're going to do and communicate, say what you want to say, and that's just going to be that. Okay. We got the Three of Cups and the Moon card. This definitely makes sense as to why someone was trying to avoid this conversation. The camera's just really acting up today. I don't know what the problem is. I know you guys can't see, but it's like focusing in weird places. So yeah, you guys, you're kind of like really like, some of you guys, you're determining the relationship with someone. That's exactly what's happening here, because with this Moon card in reverse, you're like, I'm not going to sit here in confusement, I don't even think that's a word. I'm not going to sit here confused for, you know, any longer. There's a third party situation here, or you're open to dating other people. And listen, I've told you what it is that I want. Hold on, let me close the window. Like everything is going wrong for your video, but I think that's just symbolism for like all of the distractions, and like soon as you try to really get into what it is you want to say, all of a sudden someone else has something to say and they try to override you, they try to distract you and confuse you from the point that you're trying to make, and you guys just aren't here for it anymore. You're not taking it anymore. We have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So you're stopping someone in their tracks from being able to override your actual opinion and tell you what you feel about something. And you're saying, listen, this is how I feel about this. And I feel like an energy of talking really loudly, really confidently. From you, Taurus, because Three of Swords in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm heartbroken over someone I'm not even dating. That is not normal. That is not how it's supposed to be. So I need to handle this situation straight ahead. Or I'm, you know, stressed going home, you know, stressed every day about this job that I work at, but I'm like the first, you know, like I'm not super high up in the company. So I shouldn't be stressed like this. So there needs to be a conversation as to how we can make these processes better, or there just needs to be a conversation as far as like, okay, what we're doing here, we all need to get on the same page. And I just, honestly, Taurus, I feel this energy of someone being really stuck in their confusion. It's like they have gotten used to, you know, just being in a confusing kind of atmosphere. They're used to being able to override, you know, situations with, this may be the problem, to be honest, if you identify as divine feminine, because we have the Queen of Swords here and the Four of Wands in reverse. So this person typically dates people that are more subservient, people who won't really say how they feel, people that will wait for this person to throw them a bone and hope and wish forever. And you're not like that. But I feel like you guys may have went through like a period of time where it's like, okay, people told you you were too aggressive, so you really did try to tone it down. And now that you've toned it down, people are running all over you, which is exactly what you were trying to avoid, which is exactly why you speak up for yourself, so people don't try it with you. And now someone's like kind of demonizing you, turning the conversation on you like you're just a horrible person, when really, like, you're frustrated that I'm saying something, not frustrated because of something that I've done to you. You have done something to me. You've taken advantage of the fact that you know that I'm into you, and you have, you know, completely, see, and that's the thing, like, we need more people who care about other people in this world. Like, just because someone will do something for you doesn't mean you should allow them to. I have family members who will do anything and everything for me, but I do not allow them to. When they ask to do too much, I don't say, well, if you're willing to do it, yeah, go ahead and do it. No, because I know they're going to empty their cup. We need more people that'll say, you know what, in the beginning, that's what you're looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. So I'm not going to engage further with you. And yeah, it sucks, but at least you're not getting to this point where you're all involved and you're never going to get what you want. You know, it's a really tricky situation. The Taurians that were meant to view this video this week are watching, and you guys get it, because it's a complex message and there's so many layers here that it's like, what do we want to talk about? There's so many things to talk about. Nine of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. This is the energy that I'm really proud of for you guys, Taurus, because at the end of the day, regardless though, you're not going to be lost in the sauce, confused, getting nothing out of this situation. You're telling that devil energy to go away. Not that someone's horrible, not that this company is horrible, that this job is horrible, but it's not for you, it's not working. And you're like, listen, if we can't communicate, I'm gonna say what I need to say. And if things don't change from here, then I'm gonna do what I need to do. And that's where you're at. Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Wow, you're really taking back your power for sure, especially with that Five of Swords in reverse. Really taking back your power. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys just tried to take on more of an understanding role, but at this point you're just like, I can't do that anymore. And for some of you, you ended up in this situation because you didn't learn this from a previous situation. So this is like the straw that broke the camel's back. So I feel like this is a mini lesson. It's not as bad as the last situation, but for some of you, this is like the universe has specifically placed this situation in your life to kind of teach you to stand up for yourself. And to teach you that, you know, doing what people want you to do isn't the answer. Being authentic to how you feel, being authentic to how you need is what is really important. But I feel like someone tried to convince you otherwise. And you're finally giving that energy some pushback. We have stay optimistic about your love life and chemistry. So some of you guys have kind of found yourself here because you really started to doubt like whether or not you'll be able to find love, whether or not you'll be able to experience a harmonious situation unless you take this. You've been so limited in your experience that you genuinely feel that this is how all girls are or how all guys are, and it just isn't. But, you know, to some degree, you have attracted this person, especially for those of you who are, you know, going through this lesson again. But if you've attracted this because you had to learn this, because, you know, this was always something that was important for you to be aware of, regardless, like, you know, it kind of had to happen here, but this isn't like an accurate depiction of all people that you could date. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So tapping into this energy, this is the universe saying, listen, stay optimistic. This was only ever supposed to be a lesson, but you also have to change. You know, in the beginning of the relationship, you have to tell people what you're really looking for, regardless if you're afraid that, well, if I tell them what I'm really looking for, then they won't want to be with me. Baby, that's a good thing because that keeps you out of the situation. You have to do it. You have to be honest about what you're looking for. Some people are looking for a fling. Leave, you know, the people that you've been dealing with repetitively to those people who are also looking for the same thing, because you'll never get what you want. It's like going to a furniture store and being like, I'm cool with whatever, but really you're looking for ice cream. And then getting heartbroken and staying in the furniture store, like waiting for them to maybe, I don't know, maybe someone's birthday is next week. Let me just stay here a bit longer. Maybe they'll let me get some from the back. Like, what? This is not, love is not found here. Love is not found in the people that you've been looking at. You know, so it's a matter of you not being honest up front, or once you see that, you know, there's some red flags, communicating about it. If you can't communicate about it, that's a red flag. Walking away, being willing to walk away. There's so many things going on here. So we have calling in your soulmate now, which is exciting, and let your friends help you. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. So this could be your guides. This can also be your literal friends. Maybe you want to go, you know, get a makeover so that you can feel this new energy. I redecorated my house a few months ago because, you know, I was getting a message myself where it's like, okay, your life has changed. You have changed so much. So your, you know, home should be a reflection of that. So I changed that, and that actually, in a crazy way, sped up a lot of things for me. Sped, you know, up me getting closer to where I wanted to be. So definitely listen to the universe. Let your friends help you. Ask your guides for support. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that's all about, you know, taking this experience, journaling. Okay, I've been through this and this. Now that I've been through these things, what do I need and want from a relationship, and manifesting that. Calling in the person that's actually equally yoked. Someone who not only you get along with, but has the ability to love you correctly. Someone who understands you. We got the Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords in this deck. The end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders. The end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. So someone may not even react to you leaving, but it doesn't matter. Fulfillment does not come from outside of you. Sometimes it can, but all of your fulfillment shouldn't be based on how are they reacting, what do they think and feel. You've been there long enough. Oh, wow. We got the Ten of Water and the Emperor. Ten of Water is the Ten of Cups in this deck. Ten of Water, a happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. So this is the energy you're welcoming into your life. The Emperor, logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of a situation, accept a leadership role, structure and discipline. So yeah, you guys, you're gonna have to be the Emperor here. And people may say you're the, you know, sword, what was it? You guys got the Queen of Swords before, yep. But you are. Accept who you are. A lot of people end up in these situations that don't have anything to offer them, don't fulfill them, because they put out a projection that is not of themselves. So either one, they end up stuck in these situations that never did and never will have anything to give to them. Or for two, people end up feeling bamboozled, like, well, you bamboozled me because you said you wanted something casual and you don't care where it went. So now it went to a friends with benefits thing and you're mad. So you did have expectations, you know, and it's like either people feel bamboozled or you end up in perpetual, you know, discontent because you put out this projection that you were a soft girl when really you're a boss ass bitch. So like, claim who you are and be that. And you will attract someone who is equally yoked, someone who is equally strong, and someone who is able to take you. But this ain't it. Dealing with these people that just don't get it, dealing with these people that just aren't equally, you know, they just aren't on your level, Taurus. That's not going to work. So yeah, that's what I got for you. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private tarot reading from me. Every other Monday, I have my completely free radio show. Check us out on there. It is super fun, you guys. We listen to music, we pull cards. It's a vibe and a half. Also in the description. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And I love you, Taurus. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.